We're going to attempt a live stream from the tractor cab here. No promises, but we'll see how things go. It's been a day, let me tell you. Alright, let's make sure everybody can hear me. I can see your chats, and we'll let some people join. For those of you watching this later, since there's only 2 of you live, it says now, we're gonna talk. It's a live stream. That's how it is. Fast forward 30 seconds, maybe you'll see something more. Anyway, great. Welcome. Good, somebody's out there. There we go. There we go. All right. Planter's running okay today. It's okay. I'll explain in a little bit. We'll let a few people jump on here. Oh man, look how dirty I am. Oh, it's so bad. Oh. I have injured myself today. Cut my finger. Cut my other finger. Oh, it's been a rough day. I'm dirty. It's no fun. Anyway, all right, let's get going here. Hi, hey, good evening, everybody. Great to see you got in the field. Yeah. Say hello to here, UK. Hello here, UK. Andre. Hello from Charleston, South Carolina. Welcome, Stan. All right. So, I assume you guys have all been following along and have watched the last couple of videos. Sorry they got a little bit long on me, but that happens sometimes. So, we are in day 3 of plant 23. It is April 14th, which is still crazy early. We have approximately 300 acres of corn in the ground at this point. I am actually planting soybeans. Whoa, dropped my phone. All right, let's try this again. There we go. We're planting beans right now. And it's going okay. We've gotten it figured out for corn pretty well. For beans, everything is working fine, except for I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 rows that, for whatever reason, won't probably bring their population up. You'll see it in tomorrow's video a lot, but I have checked and cannot figure out why those 6 rows are different than everything else. I don't know if it's the sensors. No, it's not the sensors. I know it's not, because I swapped meters row to row with a known good one, and it followed the meter. So I don't know, but it's not a big enough problem to make me stop planting and say this isn't going to work. So we're just going to go with it. So that's what we're doing. We're planting beans at 8.3 miles an hour, 8.7, 8.8, 9. We're just flying. It's just crazy what we can do with this. All right. Good evening. How many acres done today? Not as many as there should be. Let's see. We planted. I was gone this morning, so I had kindergarten registration for my middle child this morning, so I didn't get to the farm until 11. And we planted that 36 acres to finish the field that we had started yesterday. So that went well. And then we switched the planter over to do beans. Then I had other issues come up. We had tractor trouble with Phil's tractor. It's just been a slow start to the day. So it was almost 5 o'clock before I got up here to start planting beans. We were in our irrigated field. So this is the field that we had irrigated corn in last year. It is going to beans, obviously. And I decided to plant them with the corn planter in 30-inch rows. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. And I've got right at 100 acres done here. So I guess we're at 130 something for today, almost 140, which is not bad. That's not a bad day. We're going to finish this field. We'll get another 70-ish done today, 75 left in the field, something like that. I might run out of seed just a touch early. I don't have anything to finish this, so I don't know what we're going to do if we run out of seed. That's going to be a problem, actually. I'll tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to lower our seeding rate just a touch. Right now we're shooting for about 136,000. We're going to go down, well, I'm using a script and I put it at 90% of my 90% of what it was supposed to be. We're going to go down to 87. puts our new target at 131,000. That's still enough. 130 would be good. We'll be fine. Maybe that'll stretch our seed long enough to be able to finish the field. I don't know. Hello. Get her done looking good. Thank you. Hello from Scotland. 1 o'clock in the morning. Sorry for that, but thanks for joining. Hello from Missouri. Hello, John. Hello from North Georgia. Like to send you all a little rain. I would take a little rain at this point. I don't really want the cold rain that's coming on Saturday night, Sunday here, but I would take some rain. It is very dry. So this is why you need to love what you do. Yeah, this is why, because there are days. There are days. It's okay. We're having fun. Also this. Can your neighbor help you? Can my neighbor help me do what? I don't need help. Oh, my wife's trying to video call. Can't take it right now. I'm sorry, honey. Let me see if I can send her a message on my iPad. Oh. No, I can't, honey. Maybe. Now she's just trying to call me. Help. I'm sure she's just trying to have me talk to the kid before bed. I can get my iPad connected so that it uses the Bluetooth from my phone so that I can send an Apple iMessage. If it will let me log in. Come on! Anyway. Where were we at? I don't remember. I don't remember where we were. Oh, we're in neighbor help. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe we'll see it down there. Hi, Glenn. I'm from Florida. Hello from Iowa City. Hi. Sounds like a connector issue or a damaged cable to me. You mean the low pop stuff? I don't know about that. Because it moved with the meter and there's no cables attached to the meter, so I don't think that's it. Why are you doing some beans in 30? Yeah, for a few reasons. I talked about it in the video for tomorrow, so you'll have to watch that. But disease prevention and potential to irrigate this field, and it's April 14th. That's why we're doing them in 30s. Is Phil planting too? Well, Phil has been planting. Phil was planting, but we were having tractor issues with the 8R. It happened at 4 o'clock on a Friday, so no, he is not planting at the moment. What population are you planting your beans? 30-inch rows with a planter. Right now I'm dropping 130, 131. Cannot hear you. Can you really not hear me? I think you guys can hear me. Hello from Southeast Michigan. That's where I am. We have a down pressure sensor here on this planter. There's a pip that is supposed to fix it that I was assured was done before I bought this planter. It has not been done. It will be done on Monday, probably Tuesday. Do you think an exact emerge planter is needed for beans when you upgrade to bean planter? Tough to say. No, but yes. I don't know. I think there's a huge advantage to it, but I don't know if it's worth the $200,000 price tag, right? I don't know that you'll ever get that money back. So, not really. Hello from Southeast Michigan. That's where I am. How's planting going? It's going okay. I mean, it's still early. We're gonna have 600 acres in the ground by tonight, so we're doing pretty good. Greetings from Australia. Enjoy the long day in the planter. Yep. Something like that. I don't know. It's fine. It hasn't been a long day in the planter, actually. We've only been in the planter for 2.5 hours today. Moving your way. Had 3 days. 75, 80 here in Colorado. 35 and snowing today. Well, I don't need the cold, but I'll take the rain. From Arizona, where it's very dry. Originally from, yeah, it's probably drier in Arizona than here. I'll give you that one. From North Carolina, dust is flying in Hadley, Michigan. I don't know where Hadley, Michigan is, but good. I'm glad the dust is going there. I have seen very little other activity around here, and it's kind of making me nervous. Like, why is nobody else doing anything? But yeah. What brand of liquid system is on your planter? So the in-furrow is the Deere exact rate system. The 2x2x2 is a Surefire or SurePoint system with a high-pro pump. It's a little bit of a hybrid here, and I'm not sure what the deal was there, but yeah. New neighbor, help you. Get seed. Oh, yeah, get seed. Well, Phil could bring me seed if I need to. The problem is I don't have any more treated beans. I don't have anything left to plant, so I might have to just finish them later. This try the big green toy is always relaxing. Lots of guys out here plant 30-inch beans too. Still 50, 60 bushel an acre with good emergence. Yeah, well, 50, 60 bushel ain't gonna cut it anymore. So I'm hoping to do better than that. But yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. Thanks for your videos, Border Farms. They're the best. Good. I'm glad you enjoy them. I go with my face. Hi from Matamora. Hello. Anything working over there? I've heard that it is, but I haven't seen it. But not now. Come on. Hold on, guys. Oh, wait. I can call my wife on my iPad. Holy crap! This is awesome. You guys are going to watch me live streaming on YouTube while I video chat with my wife on my iPad. Oh, this is awesome. Watch this. Come on. Let me do it. Let me do it. Uh-oh. Sign me out. I pushed the wrong button. I gotta turn around. I'm sure that she's trying to put kids to bed and wants to talk to me. And I want to talk to them, but I just started. Alright. That's hilarious. Have you thought about small tracks for the tank trailer? Almost. I mean, kind of, but I've never actually looked into that to see what it would take or what it would cost. I've never seen them for that, so I don't know if that's something we can do or not. She's not going to answer now. Are you kidding me? Oh well. Hope from Tennessee. How do you like coating the seed plates with graphite? Oh, that's, you know, I like it, I guess. That's normal maintenance, standard procedure. We just do that on everything. All right, so we are going to somewhere right in here. So this field, I want to have a strip or a section where we do some high yield stuff, like 100 bushel beans. That's the goal. So I have a little tiny bit of my in-furrow starter pop-up stuff left in my tank. We're going to plant it out. We're going to use it. Back here where my corn growers entry was last year that went 281. Make sure I get everything set up right. This one. Controller rates, that's good. the right screen. There we go. All right. It's going. It's putting fertilizer on. We're about 45 minutes southwest of you in Indiana. Planting is going strong here too. Good. Can't believe the conditions we have for this time of year. Did you get your high downforce figured out? I have not figured out the downforce, but we have a PIP coming on Tuesday to help with downforce issues. So hopefully that will be part of it. Try her again. I'm clear, so you can still hear me. Okay, good. Audio's good to me. Do you plant any soybeans in 30-inch rows? You mean like the ones we're doing right now? Literally, right now, that's what we're doing. Planting soybeans in 30-inch rows with our corn planter. Okay. Where are you at? Down here in Markle, Indiana. Nothing in the ground. So, Markle, Indiana is just south of Fort Wayne. I am up on the Ohio-Michigan border. How many acres do you have? We farm a little over 3,000 acres. Doing any infrared 2x2 with planter on beans? So no, not really, except for right here until the tank runs empty. No answer. Okay. Row crop 9RX would look real good in front of that new planter. Yeah, those things are just... I should look up the weight on one. I wonder what a 9RX row crop weighs compared to this 8RX, because this 8RX is heavy. Those are even heavier. How many beans you doing on 30s? Well, I don't know that yet. Right now we're doing this one field that's 173 acres. If our bean planting tractor does not get fixed in the morning, we may do another 90 tomorrow. Outside of that and the plots, probably none. But that would be almost 250 acres or more, 270 acres. That's enough, right? That could be almost 300 with the plot by the time we got all that done. Always breaks on the weekends, yes. Day 10 in Northwest Indiana looks cold. 10 day in Northwest Indiana looks cold. Some very large farms going, not many. Cooler, but mostly just Monday and Tuesday, and then it warms back up into the 60s, and that's not cold. Not for planting. I'm fine with that. And as warm as our ground has gotten over the last few days, like, yeah, we'll be fine. SurePoint makes longer T-brackets for your red balls that would help with your clearance when you fold, just in case you want to update that later. Good to know. We've made it work, and we're going to leave it working for now. But yeah, that system may need some attention, either in the summer or next winter. Texting my wife. Alright. New planner, everything you thought it would be, anything you wish it had yet worth the money. So far, yes. I knew there was going to be some issues, but we're getting the bugs worked out. I've had to fix 2 fertilizer leaks on the conceals. One of them I think was broken when I got it, and I just missed it this winter. And the other one I had a plugged nozzle that was causing me issues. So not a huge deal there, but we've got that fixed. This down pressure sensor, downforce deal needs to be addressed yet. Other than that, it's working really well. Like I'm telling you, I was planting corn earlier today at 9 miles an hour at 99.8% singulation. It's just outstanding. I am blown away by how good of a job from a seeding perspective that this planter is doing. It's incredible. So yeah, it was an expensive planter. And I have not had these super productive days yet because I spend so much time filling and screwing around with other stuff. But it is cutting down on my stress level. It's cutting down on the amount of hurry, I guess, that I have. When I was filling and doing stuff before last year with the 16-row, I was running. I was in such a hurry to get anything done that because I had to be in the tractor moving in order to get anything done. Here, I can take my time when I'm loading. I know I'm not making mistakes because I'm thinking things through and just, if something needs done, I'll fix it now rather than putting it off till later because I can get so much done so fast. I don't have to be in a hurry, and that's worth a lot. I've only seen one guy planting in Kokomo, Indiana. Okay. Northeast of Fort Wayne, about 20 miles. Very good conditions right off. It has dried out so fast. Light challenge for an 8R 340. I don't know exactly what you mean. Are we talking light game or yeah, I don't know. Guesses on how many days it will take for seeds to pop up through the dirt. Probably going to be a while. We're going to lose heat units real fast next week when it's cold. And so I would expect it to take 2 weeks. I hope it's not free, unless it's really cold looking in our 10-day forecast, 10 days from now, and there's frost, and then we can just leave them below ground. It is likely that we're definitely not done getting frost, but as long as the beans especially are still below ground, they'll be okay. Few in the field are on Lafayette, Indiana. Wife not answering because she knows you're live streaming. Well, she might now, but she called me during it, so I don't know. Hi, Nathan. Hi. ATV, UTV tracks are maybe not strong enough, but maybe these pickups could fit. That tank is very heavy when it's full. I don't know if that would work. You probably know Millennial Farmer also got some really small tracks on the planter, full track tank. Yeah, I know there's tracks available for the planter. They're 70 grand. Like, yeah, you can get them. It's just the cost side of it, right? And I'm not saying they're not worth it. I'm just saying they're expensive. Hi from Calgary, Alberta. Hi, Don. From Calgary, Alberta. You should send me an email. It's in the description or somewhere below. I have some interest in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We may or may not be taking a family vacation there this summer. Hello from Ontario, Canada. Planted 450 acres in northwest Iowa. Good. Good for you. What's wrong with your tractor? Yeah, the 8R's throwing a steering redundancy fault code something. I don't know. It won't steer. It won't go. It won't do anything. It's really frustrating. I feel like it's the same problem that I had 2 years ago when I finished up planting corn. I was able to finish the field very slowly and very difficult turningly, whatever. We got it done, and without auto steer, and Phil's planting now, and it's just not gonna work. Nathan, turn the camera on the planter. All right, so to show you the planter again. There's the planter. You can't see a whole lot because everything's so dusty. Look at my window. Look at that. Crazy. It's almost time for lights. Yeah, we're rolling right through here. Oh, you guys see that? No, you can't see it. There's a bare patch of dirt, rows 5 through 8 there. There's not any cornstalk residue. That's one of our irrigation lanes from last year. See it right there? That's where we were pulling the gun out. Like right over there is where our corn grower's entry was. I think we did another one over here. Like, yeah. All right. Do you ever have any issues with white mold and beans? Yes, we do have white mold and beans, which is why we're planting 30-inch rows. Hello from Germantown, Tennessee, suburb of Memphis. Hello. I haven't turned a wheel here yet in Northwest Ohio. I don't know why not. Can't can't be wet. It's been hot and dry. Time to go. Shoot. Somebody else just texted me. What are the chances? I doubt it. I doubt I can answer that text without losing you. It's my John Deere tech coming to work on my tractor, though, so I gotta let him know. So, all right. I'm going to not end this stream. I'm going to go answer this text really quick, and then I will be right back. Please don't leave. I promise you I will be right back. This should take less than 30 seconds. I'm back. Told you it would take less than 30 seconds. The text coming and wants to know where our tractor was, so I had to tell him where our tractor was. I cannot believe he is going to show up after 8 o'clock at night on a Friday. But he's asking, so maybe he's just planning on coming early in the morning. Greetings from Clinton, Mississippi. Blessing your crop this year. Thank you. Welcome. I love your videos. Watch them every morning. Thank you. Awesome setup there. Yes, it is an awesome setup. How long? Whoa! Zoom out. Zoom out, like all the way. I don't know why it's doing that. There's a cord hitting it. Maybe it's the power cord hitting it. Whoa. That's... I don't like it. What if I flip the camera? There. Now we're back to normal. Oh my goodness. How long did it take to convert the planter to beans? It took a little while. Jack and I did it. We could have done it faster, but I was taking my time trying to clean everything out. It probably took an hour. I can do it in a half hour, especially with 2 people. But it's not hard to do. Everything's just in the meters. You got to switch the plates. There's a agitator strip in there you got to flip or take out, put a different one in, and then emptying all the seed out. It's not much. I would assume, being this early, that you're planting at least a 3-1 maturity beans. We are, but not because of the timing, because of the fields that we are planting. So the beans that we have in right now are a 3-3 maturity. They are the fullest season beans that I have. Phil yesterday planted some 3-0s, 30-43s. He actually has 2 5s in the planter right now that he was planting because he's in a field that's going to go to wheat this fall. So, yeah, it's fine. I don't think it matters a whole lot. Beans don't mature based on heat units like corn, growing degree days. They mature based on day length or night length, more specifically. So, planting early beans early is actually a good thing. Hello from Lower Alabama. Hope your son's school stuff was fun today for you and your wife. It wasn't fun for us, it was fun for him. We just had to sit there and listen to people talk. Fixing ditches the other day, found ice on north-facing hills under corn stalks in southwest Wisconsin. Maybe, wow, ice, huh? All right. What's the next equipment upgrade? I don't know. Part of me says Haggy sprayer. We've been talking about that for a while. Part of me says we had a tractor breakdown today that's got 4,500 hours on it and it's old and wore out and we should trade it and get another new tractor. Part of me thinks we're good for a while. A bean planter is going to be on the list, not too far away. I don't know. Strip tiller. Yeah, there you go. Are you thinking of tuning the 8RX? Let's talk about this, right? I've gotten this comment over and over and over the last couple of days because I've been telling you that I'm short on power to pull this, which is true. I have no interest in tuning this tractor. Like, I get it. I know people do it. I know that they're supposedly safe and don't hurt the tractors or anything, but this is a very expensive tractor still under warranty. Ain't no way in heck I'm taking a chance on putting a tune on it while I have a warranty. Not happening. So, not anytime soon for sure. Probably not ever. It's not something we've ever done. Probably not something we would consider. All right. that's our fertilizer. We ran out. Okay, so what did we do there? About 3 passes? 3 passes with fertilizer on it. Yep, maybe 3.5. I'm gonna write this down in my notebook so I remember. I've been keeping notes this year, trying to do a better job of that. Alright. Added in furrow. On 3.5 passes. Middle of long rows. See map. There you go. Notes taken. Alright. Say hi to Jack. I will do that. I'll tell Jack you guys said hi. Planting quarter beans. We are planting beans right now. Hello from Texas. Not leaving. Okay, I know where we're at now. Imagine how bad it was for the old times with open cab tractors. Can't believe it's so dusty this morning. Oh, it would be awful. If I didn't have a cab, it would be absolutely awful right now. Where is that coming from? There's cold air blowing on me. I'm trying to find it. There. I always thought about that with the combines. Could you imagine combining beans with an open station combine and all the dust that we deal with at harvest? Like, oh, that would be brutal. When you upgrade to a 9R, then you can look into a 36-row planter. Yeah. I don't need a 36-row planter. I don't even need this 24-row high-speed planter. Would you ever sell the bean planter and do it all with that planter? Nope, not a chance. Not a chance. We need everything to be planted at the same time. Hello from Kentucky. Do you eat that awesome tractor? Occasionally, yes. I do have some snacks. I have not eaten anything today. Did I have lunch? No. I have not had any lunch. I had my Pop-Tarts and Dr. Pepper for breakfast. That's it. My hands are really dirty. I don't know. I need to get some beef jerky in here. I got some at home. I keep forgetting to bring, so. Thank you for your mini agronomy lessons. My brother's a John Deere Tech in Southwest Kansas. Has nothing but great things to say about any other products. Cool, yeah. We're going to do some more of those agronomy live streams here soon. I'm kind of waiting for, crops to start growing or there be something to look at more than watching me on a computer. So I'm looking forward to that. Maybe towards the end of next week, we'll start seeing some stuff sprouting. We can go out and talk about it and look around a little bit. Just finished watching number 400 until you stopped the numbering episodes. You went from 400 until I stopped numbering at 900? Impressive. Nice job. Will you irrigate this field of beans? Potentially. I'm not committing to it, but I'm not saying no, because I would like to irrigate them. But if we have white mold again, it's not going to be worth it. Depends on the rain situation and how the summer goes, I guess. So we'll see. Are you stepping on Phil's toes planting beans? No, not at all. Not at all. He should be planting beans now too, and would be if his tractor wasn't broken down. So, all right, guys, we're gonna have to hit the lights here. But I have good news. The only other tractor that I've seen working already has his lights on. So let's flip the camera around here. There. It doesn't look that dark on the camera, but it is. And if you look way over there, you'll see the other guy. He lost. He doesn't know we're playing, but he lost. And there's our lights. There's the planter. Show you some stuff on the monitors. This is our Connect Mobile. What are we showing up here? Ground speed, that's ground speed. Actual population, you can see we've got a couple of rows that are showing low. We've got some issues. This big red spot is a lower population. That's a high yield zone. That's some of our best ground. We lower the population there. Applied downforce is really high. It's taking some pressure to get it in the ground. You can see how the ground changes though. Oh, that is cool. That is really cool. So the darker the red to the lighter green, the darker it is, the more down pressure it's taking to keep the row units in the ground. And you can see how the ground changes. I wonder why it changed so drastically right there. Oh, I upped it. Or I changed the, that's why. I changed the margin. We went from 75 pounds of margin up to 125 or 150 or something because ride quality wasn't quite as where I wanted it. But yeah, it's definitely, this heavy ground along the river is different. It's changing. But you can see our population zones there. Cool. Anyway, this one's just a backup camera. This is my extended monitor we've got up there right now. Downforce margin row 7 is having it's having a hissy fit, having an issue. And then we've got other stuff down here. This is not the page I usually watch. This one is something like that. Or this. Yeah. I mean, we're doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the performance of the planter. Alright. Hey, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do that for me. I'm trying to get things to grow. We're in the fields. It's an exciting video. Things are starting to happen and take off. Let's push the channel to the next level, would you please? And hit that thumb up button on this video and all of the videos when you watch them. That helps me out a ton. If you really want to support the channel, head on over to farmfocus.com. Pick yourself up some Border View Farms merchandise. That would be the best thing you can do to directly support me and Farm Focus, which is a great small business. So, all right. Rain in Kentucky. It's heading towards Brian. Oh, Brian Brown. Should hit him in the middle of the night and you early in the morning. It's coming north? Interesting. Alright. Yeah, I wonder if Brian's planting yet. I haven't seen anything. I know they were running the strip tiller, but how's new planter? New planter, it's working good. Frozen days is coming. It might freeze or frost overnight, but it's supposed to still be highs right around 50, so I'm not worried. We're good. Planting 2.0 soybeans, Northwest NWO Farms. I assume that's Northwest Ohio Farms. Are you planting 2.0 soybeans? I'm not. I've got some 2.2s we're going to plant, but we're not planting them now. We're doing 3.3s right now. Thinking about new equipment, comparing past to present. Hold on, I got to turn. Can't read and turn. I haven't messed with the turn automation yet. I should. I could. It's not that hard to turn. Alright, what was that? Will that make a skewed data affecting next year's prescription mapping efforts? New equipment. It shouldn't. Right? If I do things that affect the yield, then yeah, it's going to skew the map some. But that's why we use multiple years of averages, so that you don't have a variety break in the middle of the field that made one field look way better than the other, that skews everything and stuff. So that is the downfall of using yield data, past yield data, as my source layer for my scripts, is that if something affects the yield that's not the ground or not normal, it skews your planting maps, your rate maps. So, but how else do you do it? Soil type maps aren't accurate enough, so you kind of got to take it for what it is. Use what you can. Did Brock come back to work after the fire? Yeah, but it was like 7:30. Like, he called me and asked where the tractor was. I didn't know, so I assume he's in it right now. Unless Phil told him to go home. I don't know, but he did come back. You guys were gone a long time. Fireman Brock had a fire run today. Bet my dad would trade you his new 8270R yesterday when the AC quit working. Got it fixed today, much better, a lot cooler. Yeah, no AC in these cabs is brutal. I've been there. Can you alter your population for 30 inches or keep it the same? Do you? Yeah, we alter it. I'm dropping a lot less in 30-inch rows than I would in 15s. We're like in a 130,000 right now. We plant 150 in 15s or 160, so lower. Nothing but celery and onions planted in Hudsonville, Michigan. Okay. Cold weather crops. Let's stop fooling around. Get your super cute sister on here more often. Yeah, I can't do that. She will be home from college in a couple of weeks, and then she's moving to Iowa. So you might see her a few times. I'm sure you'll see her a few times. But you like the row cleaners, and do you think they're doing a better job than just the cooler? Yes, I really do like these row cleaners. In fact, when we got into this field that we're in now, let's just show you while we're talking about it. We're in cornstalk residue, right? And so I set the row cleaners back down a little bit, and they're doing a beautiful job moving all of that cornstalk residue out of the way. And it's kind of setting it right in between the rows. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do, and they're doing it well. I really like that. And I thought they did a good job in the corn too. Sorry for holding my hand over the phone there. I set them up a notch in corn because I don't want to move the dirt as much. And they're knocking clods out of the way. I've seen them push rocks out of the way. They work. They're doing a good job. Your next investment should look into a 360 yield irrigation. Well, yes, but they won't sell me one. I'm trying to buy one. They won't sell it to me because they don't have any. I'm a little frustrated with that. Another thing I thought about for the equipment side of stuff, we're still talking about a dry spreader. That might happen too. How did Brock come to work on the farm? Is he just a local kid wanting extra work, or is he a relation of some sort? Yeah. He called me one day about 2.5 years ago when we were shelling corn, and I had kind of had his name in the back of my mind, thought about calling him sometime to see if he wanted a job. We were not at the point of hiring somebody full-time when he called me, so it kind of worked out good because he wanted part-time work. He is a full-time paramedic, does that, and then just kind of helps us on the side. But I know Brock from coaching him in basketball when he was in 7th grade. I was his 7th grade basketball coach, and that's where I met him. I knew he farmed. I knew he was interested in that kind of stuff. It was just biding my time until he was old enough to actually do something. So that's how he came around. Did you use auto turnaround yet this season? No, I have not used the auto turn yet. Usually I don't do that because I don't think about it or I don't use it and don't think I'm in a good field for it until I get to Berkey, and then I'm like, this is a big square open field. Let's go out here. Let's turn automation. Works. General comment that you are more open on acres than other info in general versus other YouTube farmers. I know when it comes to acres and centers, some farmers can be very sensitive about acres. Yeah, I mean, I try not to get too specific of stuff. I certainly don't want you knowing landlord names and farm names and that kind of information. But what are you going to do with the amount of acres that I farm? And I've never given a specific total. So, what are you going to do with it? Doesn't bother me. How are futures on beans and corn looking for you guys? I haven't kept up with the markets. Honestly, the last couple weeks I haven't either. Since the reports came out and stuff was kind of up a little bit. Things in general have been down over the winter. We're not nearly as good as what we had been back in the fall and early winter, but still pretty high. I mean, there's still good prices. They're just not as good. And new crop is lower than old crop. Last I knew, new crop was in the $5.50 range for corn, which is not a bad price. But the old crop stuff we were selling over $6. I don't think we sold anything under $6. So. My boss knows when the AC goes out in our 8R, it's getting shut down until we get it fixed. Yeah, it's brutal. What do you think about soybean price. Honestly, I don't even know where the soybean price is right now. Do you like the cast iron closers? Yes, I think those cast iron closing wheels are doing a good job. Those copperhead furrow cruisers, the cast ones. Honestly, I'm not sure there's a big difference between the cast and the poly ones, other than I just don't need much down pressure. We've just got it in the first notch. They seem to be doing a really good job. Like I don't know if you guys saw yesterday's video, I showed a little bit, but we do not get a defined seed furrow, a trench with sidewalls that are compacted and you have to break them apart. The dirt just crumbles right back into the trench as soon as the openers are past it. So I don't know how necessary they are, but I feel like they do a better job than the rubber tires did. So I am happy with them. Just checking. Checked radar, big storm starting in western Iowa, snowing across Nebraska, South Dakota, heading east. They tell me it's not coming until tomorrow night, and I've got all day tomorrow too. Maybe that's not right, but yeah. Are you putting any K in your 2x2x2? I am not. There's a little bit in my in-furrow, not a lot, but most of our potassium needs is broadcast potash in the fall. Alright, I'm going to tell you guys we've got one more round before I'm going to have to shut this down, because in one more round I'm going to be up to the edge of the field, the long rows, and then I've got point rows and a triangle and end rows to do. And I'm not doing that while I'm live streaming, so if you got questions, get them in. I'll try and get caught up to live, although we're not there yet, are we? Plant 15-inch row corn. Had good luck with it last year. Nice. We're not set up for that logistically. Did you finish your propane tank transformation? I did. I've been using it. It works just fine. Maybe we are live. Oh, we are. How about that? Cool. What's Phil's review of the Volvo now that he's been running it for a few months? Like, just like, I haven't really asked him. I don't know. He hasn't said much. I know he's had a few little issues here and there with things, so I don't know. It's a nice truck though. Holy cow, you got across that field fast. Yeah, I mean, well, I was halfway across it when we started the live stream, but I pulled into this field and started planting just before 5. It is now 8:45-ish. So 5, that's 3, almost 4 hours. Yeah, I mean, I've had to stop and fill seed. We had to stop and mess with meters a lot when I first started. So 4 hours to do, what are we up to? 140 acres. 140, if we're at 120, yeah, we're not covering a huge amount of ground on acres per hour straight through. We are planting a lot. I mean, we're going faster now because we're just planting. When I first pulled into the field, I was having population issues and I was having down pressure issues. It took a long time. So from the time I really started moving to now, we're probably averaging 50 acres an hour. You're happy with the guidance on the planter? Yeah, that guidance is sweet. I was trying to show it earlier and I didn't get my phone out to record it fast enough, so one of these times I will. But when we're doing curve track guidance, that planter mounted implement guidance stuff really shows off. Like, holy cow, is that awesome. It works really, really well. Does it consistently maintain the 30-inch guest row? We use RTK and are not satisfied with it. I haven't got out and measured since the first day on my guest row. I don't know, but I noticed with the RTK and no implement guidance last year, yeah, you get on a slope and the planter drifts. The tractor's where it's supposed to be, but the planter's not. And I can watch. Let me show you this while we're talking about it. So, like right now, let me pull up the map screen. Yeah, right here. So you notice how we have two different guidance things up here? The bottom one is the planter, the top one is the tractor, okay? It will intentionally steer this tractor off of the line in order to keep that planter exactly where it's supposed to be. And I'm on pretty flat ground right now, so it's not showing that we're off, but it is not uncommon for that number to be way different. In fact, I'll try and show you as we turn here how much different they get, and you can really see it kind of working there. But we're coming up to the edge of the field here. The there's the river that we irrigate out of is right there. There. Show that. Turn, lift. Slow down a little bit. Okay, now the planter's way off the line. We'll get close to lined up, hit my auto steer button. The tractor is finding it, the planter's still coming around. Tractor's on the line, planter's on the line, very close to it. Yeah, now, you guys distracted me. Do you know what I forgot to do? Put the planter in the ground. Back it up. Back it up. Try again. You guys, I tell you, this is the struggles of being a YouTube farmer. This is what happens. I make mistakes. It's okay. All right. Try this again. Now we hit the button. Tractor's refinding the line. Planter's going down. Right there's where we're starting. We got some little points here. And we're online. So I assume that the guest rows are really good. I haven't checked that, but it's definitely obvious that it is controlling the planter and not the tractor. Because like now, the tractor's 3 inches off the line. It doesn't need to be, but the planter's dead on. And that rarely moves. Okay. Did you get the neighbors going? Did you plan to get the neighbors going? I honestly have not seen hardly anybody else working. It's amazing. I don't know what they're doing. That or I'm crazy. One of the two. Fuel. How's the fuel on that new tractor? Well, at the moment, we're burning 18.5 gallons an hour, which is a lot, until you realize that we're covering 55, 60 acres an hour, and we're burning 0.3 of a gallon per acre. That's normal. That's what we burn. Planting, like, it's not really any different. So, instant productivity right now, 58.6, 64. If I crank it up to 10 and we can get there, we can't. I've seen it over 70. How's your day going? It's better now. We're actually covering some ground now, so just got my new Heritage Iron Mag. Cool. As your dad outgoing as you are. I see it in your sons. He's not with the YouTube stuff. Not as much, I would say. He's fine to talk to. He's just not going to do the YouTube stuff as much, so. We planted 15-inch corn and beans. My brother did all the setup on an 8-row Kinsey and corn head. Cool. Have you taken delivery of the trial fuel trailer yet? Nope, not yet. I think July might show up earlier than that, though. Sweet, I caught a live stream. How much have I missed? Sorry, Steven, you missed it all. We're just about done. I'm on my way back up to the field, and then I got to cut it off. Oh, what's up, Nathan? Planted some potatoes today. Good deal. Show us the planter now that it's darker. See the lights. Sure can. No, we don't have the tank behind us. We're planting beans. No pull behind tank. We dropped it. Do you share the planter performance with Maddie and her birthday or anniversary present planter? She keeps telling me she should be the one driving it, and I keep telling her to come and do it, but she hasn't done it yet. It was her birthday. I looked up the price of a 23. Yeah. Senior neighbor in East Atlanta way, putting in hydrostatin. There you go. I have heard there's a little nitrogen going on, so it's a bigger tractor in your plans in the next few years. Not really. Another tractor is in the plans eventually to replace the 8R, especially now that we're having issues with it today. I don't know when that's going to happen. But it will eventually, and maybe then a 410 is in the works. I don't know. I was thinking another 8RX 370 would be great. I'd be shocked if that happens. A 2-track would be just fine. A 370 RT I would love to have. So, I don't know. All right, I am backing into a corner. We're going down the side here. I have to be able to actually steer and drive. Well, I probably don't. Probably could set a guidance line, but I'm going to. I'm going to end the stream here. Focus on what I am doing. So, thanks for joining, everybody. Like I said, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Watch tomorrow morning. There'll be another video out. Appreciate all your guys' support, and keep checking back for live streams. We're going to do them from the cab often, as much as we can here. So we'll be getting that older tractor headed back from the machinist soon, right? Probably July, I'm thinking. I don't know. Maybe soon. The F12 head. Thanks for all you're doing. Thank you. RTs are friction drive. Do not like wet ground. Okay. All right. See you, everybody.